Would you like some fruit?
Yes, please.
Pineapple?
Yes, please.
For the elderly and vulnerable, taking precautions in the extreme heat couldn't be more important as temperatures continue to rise. At this care home in Wantage, special measures are in place. Curtains are closed, windows are open. There are plenty of cold drinks and ice lollies to help them cope.
We're ensuring that there's always plenty of fluids about, pulling the curtains early in the mornings to make sure the sun's not coming in, making sure there's ventilation around the home. We also increase our snacks and make sure they're a high water content, so fruits, smoothies, salads, etc. at meal times, rather than giving them tea and coffee, which can have the opposite effect and dehydrate them.
If it's very hot, then I go indoors and have plenty to drink and just get on with it. We don't do so many heavy duty things.
Could it get even hotter next week, they say?
Well, I hope it doesn't, but if it does, well, we'll just have to stay indoors during the very heat of the day.
Elsewhere, there are warnings of heath fires, with smokers in particular asked not to throw away lighted cigarettes. This is one of several fires this week in Hampshire and Surrey. In a new development tonight, Network Rail advised passengers only to travel if necessary early next week.
This is unprecedented weather. It's going to be extremely hot on Monday and Tuesday. So I would advise passengers to only travel if absolutely necessary. And of course, if you do have to travel and there's nothing else that you can do, just remember to check with your train operator beforehand, because it's likely that there will be disruption. And of course, carry some water. You can refill your bottles at our big London stations, and just generally just look after yourself out there and stay hydrated.
The Highdown School in Reading is one of a number who will allow pupils to wear their PE kits instead of their usual uniform. Many are taking other measures, altering sports days and avoiding high-energy activities, and starting and finishing earlier. In Hampshire, the County Council will use gritting lorries to help the roads. Laying sand, they say, can help prevent them melting, with temperatures early next week set to be close to 40 degrees. Many were enjoying the hot weather, like here in Henley. But some events, including a carnival in Hungerford and a brewery open day in Silchester, have been cancelled.
Well, the sorts of forecast temperatures we're looking at are unprecedented in the modern era. We've never really seen our models come up with temperatures this high before, and it's a very hot air mass originating from Spain and coming northwards across Biscay, which will reach us early on Monday.
For the people here, keeping cool is a top priority, but they've also come up with some fun ways to try and keep cool during the hot spell.
Especially when you're hot, you're not moving around as much. But if they've got to come outside and throw a wet sponge, they've increased their steps, they've used their mobility in their joints, and they've also had fun with the family. And
fun, but also very serious.
Yeah, there is an element of it being about the hydration there, the movement, building it all in.
Mike Pearce, ITV News, Wantage.
And thank you.